Hi, this is Mr. Shumway. This video clip explains how to find the equation for the snow depth at Camp Jackson. So if you were given this kind of information, like it was reported on April 15th that the snow at Camp Jackson was 130 centimeters deep and melting at 18 centimeters every 3 days. Well, first of all, let's get the melting part down into a per day. So we'll say 18 centimeters in 3 days. That is 6 centimeters per day. So the equation would be maybe the depth is equal to, well, it's going down by 6 centimeters every day. So -6 times the number of days plus how tall it was, how deep it was to start with. So the depth equals -6d plus 130 might be a good equation for that. We could make a table from that. So April 15th was 130. April 14th would have been, oops, April 14th would have been 6 inches more than that. April 13th would have been 6 inches more than that. And April 16th would have been 6 inches less because it's melting by 6 inches every day. And April 17th would have been 6 inches less than that. So our table would look something like this. So if we want to make an Excel chart, we need to create a table similar to what we had written. And so we had 142, we had 136, we had 130. Now, if I just select those and grab that corner, I can continue that pattern. How far do I need to continue? Well, I want to continue until there's no snow. So it looks like I need to go further and a little further. Okay, -2 inches of snow. Well, anyways, it's all gone. So if we graph that, select what we want to graph, and once that is selected, we're going to go to Insert, Scatter Chart, Scatter Plots, and we're going to connect the lines. With this selected, we can change the font. We go to click on Home, change the font to 16 or something more readable. We need to add a vertical axis title, at least, and we should call it snow. That's how deep it is in centimeters. We could call it snow depth, I guess. I'm not sure that we need, that one's fairly well labeled with the dates there. The range of that is going beyond what we wanted, so maybe we can change that. Well, that's kind of a weird way to look at dates, but we can, so 42,100, we want to go a few days less than that, so should we say 80 or 85? Oops, wrong direction. 110? Close. How about 105? Now we're getting close. And 430? That looks better. And so that means I can probably back off a little bit on this. Oops. 08 sounds good. Okay. But anyways, you get the idea. Now that chart, and we can circle on the 20th of April would be right there. Okay. That's how you would use the equation and table to make a chart